everybody, and welcome back to another episode of RGS Reboot. Today we're playing, well, I'll let it speak for itself.
Heavy Iron Studios?
No, but they make good games, though. Renderware, that's what we're playing.
Oh, I love this game.
It's a good game. Nah, it's Scooby-Doo. Ruh-roh, it's Scooby-Doo. That's right, after minimal requests, we're finally playing a Scooby-Doo game. I don't know a single person who doesn't like Scooby-Doo. Like, I feel like you're a new kind of evil if you don't like Scooby-Doo. And oh my god, we were talking about this earlier, but this game has not aged well at all. No. But man, it does feel like we're watching an episode of Scooby-Doo. No, that's fine, you turn the volume down.
Just the way it is.
But, like, you guys can't see us, but we're on my couch right now and we're sharing a bag of cereal. Like, this is Saturday morning vibes, like 100%. Are you picking out the marshmallows?
No, this one just had a huge clump.
Uh-huh. I got him.
I ain't even that good at marshmallows.
Whatever.
I got one of those cheap Malto meal brands, so.
It's not my money. Or it's my money, not yours.
I was about to say, you
Scooby-Doo.
stealing money from people again?
Yes. Scooby-Doo, Night of a Thousand Threads. Okay, Vanessa says, let's go! And Chaos Croc says, whoop whoop! And he also says, I'm so excited! You better be. So,
Are you threatening him?
yes.
Dang, alright.
That's how you live your life, man. Threaten everybody. Be a maniac, be a monster. That's all you gotta do. Even though the graphics aren't great, they actually, like, capture the look of an episode of Scooby-Doo.
Oh yeah, they did that.
Right? I think this is before Matthew Lillard started playing Shaggy, so this is Casey Kasem voicing him. Rest in peace, brother. There's Casey Kasem, the guy that we met at the con, I forget his name. Scott Innes, and Matthew Lillard. Matthew Lillard is the current voice of Shaggy, and the best voice in my opinion. That's just me.
Look, there she is now.
I want it to be known that I'm here, y'all working on something. I'ma try and wrap this up and focus on my buddies. Aww. Woohoo! Says Chaos Croc.
I've heard so
I
much.
think Chaos Croc is really excited.
Yeah, a little bit. What's not to like about Scooby-Doo? I know we're totally talking over the plot, but essentially I think they're going to this haunted mansion.
It's the same as every single episode.
And they get separated, and you play as Scooby throughout the game.
And you get to learn new things and tools, and you get to navigate and explore more.
Mm-hmm. It's like kind of like a Spyro meets Castlevania type game.
With way worse graphics.
A little bit. Look how like his beard isn't like even attached to his face.
Yeah, no, it just exists.
Freaking floating there. The only character that kind of looks good is Daphne, but freaking look at Velma's chin.
Yeah, no.
Oh my god, Vanessa Works says, oh no, reminds me of, I showed my brother on YouTube, the mystery was the wheelchair, some animations. I think I know what she's talking about.
I think that's out of my wheelhouse.
I mean, you don't watch a lot of cursed content on YouTube anyways.
Very true.
Okay, you scaredy cat.
Like you listen to me, man. Well, we try to give people what they want. It doesn't always happen, but we try. I mean, you mentioning a Scooby-Doo game made you want to play a Scooby-Doo game, so here we are playing a Scooby-Doo game, so it all worked out. In the end.
Ah, yeah, the cookies.
Ruh-roh, Scooby snacks! No. Scooby snacks are crackers. Actually, they're dog treats.
I was gonna say, I don't think that's right either.
When I was little, I used to call Ritz crackers Adam snacks.
I believe that.
Yes, when I was little. Yeah. Like, no, you listen to me, man. Says Vanessa. Like Scoob. I can't do Shaggy's voice to, like, save my life.
It's okay, buddy.
Like Scoob. I can't do it.
No.
Matthew Lillard apparently, like, screamed. That's the first level, by the way, but if you want to go,
I'm collecting the goods in the main area.
Okie dokie. He had to, like, scream to get his voice, smiley face says Chaos Croc, to get his voice close to the Shaggy voice. And now he can just do it naturally. To think that the same person that plays Spring Drag... What's going on here, says, Unknown. We are playing Scooby-Doo, Night of 100 Frights. I almost said 1,000 Frights.
Yeah, we need that spring.
Yeah, we are playing a Scooby-Doo platformer. It's kind of a mix between Castlevania and Spyro. It's a lot of collecting and stuff. Essentially, we're playing Scooby-Doo. We're going to find our friends and solve the mystery.
God, this is back in the day where you couldn't control where the camera looks either.
Solver Squad for the win, says Chaos Croc. To enter. We're also playing the GameCube version, which is like the second port of the game, but it's still good. I did a little bit more research, and apparently, like, the only difference between this and the PS2 version is that the frame rate is a little bit better. But, like, other than that, like, they're essentially the same game. But this game actually sold really well. It got greatest hits on PlayStation.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
That's actually quite impressive.
Yeah. Which, you gotta sell a lot of copies to get that on PlayStation. So it's got, if you own the PlayStation version, there's a chance that it has the red banner and everything. Look fun, says Unknown. Yeah, it does look a lot of fun. It is, Mr. Alex Nader, Brighton playing right now. But I'll probably check it out.
Let's see. I remember there was a way to go about doing this.
Yeah, I think you gotta, like, run.
I think you might be right. Yeah,
there we go. How does it feel? Does it feel stiff?
It plays exactly like it did back in the day.
Okay, alright, so kind of stiff. I remember it being not super responsive, but, like, really fun. Like, I remember... Oh, I gotta share a story about this game. I actually, my first time playing this game, I actually technically didn't play it legally.
Oh,
okay.
You got a hacked game?
No, you'll find this funny. So there was this guy, when I lived in England, there was this guy that would go around neighborhoods and stuff selling high-rated DVDs and games, or selling and letting people rent them out and stuff, and one of them was this game. We called them the Video Gadgie. Gadgie means weird, strange dude in England. It's if you're from up north, it means that. So, anyways, we the first time I ever played this game, we rented it for like a week from that guy, and we just go around the neighborhood with like piles of videos in his van.
Did he ever invite you into the van?
No, my mom was always there with me.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Vanessa Works says, Ruggy, we're gonna do some shenanigans, Waggy. Yes, we are. You spelled it Waggy, right, with a W. It's Ruggy, spelled with an R. Like, man, we totally are. We're gonna do some shenanigans. Like Scoob, I'm gonna wear my red shirt. It's gonna be great. It looks so hard to control.
No, not really.
Oh, well, good. Good stuff, man. What was your go-to Saturday morning cartoon? Because mine was like Sonic X.
It depended on the time, really, but Sonic X was a big one for me.
Yeah. That and Kirby Right Back at You. I love that show.
That was a good one, too.
Kirby Right Back at You.
Pretty much just everything that was on, the WB4 Kids channel. Yeah.
I love that.
Pretty much all of that.
All of my favorite shows apparently all aired on that channel, but it was before, like, I was old enough to watch cartoons. Like, they aired when I was, like, a baby. But, like, yeah, they came on the 4Kids, like Batman Beyond and stuff like that.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah. But, yeah, like, totally, like, Sonic X is one of my favorites, but, like, I can't think of a single person who doesn't love Scooby-Doo. Like, if you ask anybody what their favorite Scooby-Doo episode or movie is, at least, they're gonna tell you at least one thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, most everyone loves this. It's a great show. Because it's not just like horror and monsters and spooky stuff like I like, but like it's comedy, it's adventure. They're lovable characters and stuff. Like, who would have thought a guy high out of his mind talking to his dog with his friends, solving mysteries would be a memorable show. But yeah, this show came out in the 60s.
The original show.
Yeah, the original show came out in the 60s, and there's been iterations of Scooby-Doo ever since for like 40-something years.
I'm gonna get that snack illegitimately. I know there's like technically like some shoes or something I'm supposed to get that'll help me get it. But
I can't. Already watching this facepalm, says Vanessa. Stop sassing us, woman. I'm over analyzing this game.
I've already completed this area. Let's go.
Scooby is love. Scooby is life, says Chaos Croc. Dude, if you haven't played this game, you really should. Like, if you're as big as a Scooby-Doo fan as your sister says you are, please check this out. I really think you'd like it. Like, from what I've done in my research, like, I think this is the most popular Scooby game.
That's up there.
Yeah. Eyeballs, ghosts, says Vanessa.
Oh,
Sash you
the
from
manor.
Home, boy.
I remember this area.
Oh yeah, me too. See, this is what I said. Go, said the freaking Matt. Oh, that's hilarious. You know, this gives me the Ghost Mansion vibes from Mario 64 a little bit.
Anyone out there? I need some help in here.
Oh, somebody's trapped. It's probably Daphne. My money's on that it's Daphne.
Oh, I'm maxed out on my health. I've never had that happen.
You're a healthy boy. Look at you. I do like the level design, though. It is a pretty good looking game. As far as art style goes. I didn't say graphics. Dude, who is this lady, by the way? She's like the owner of this house.
I didn't fully catch who she was, but
Right.
I know she was at the beginning.
She's pretty for a poorly rendered cartoon character.
She looks like literally one of those ventriloquist dolls where all that moves is her mouth.
She looks like a color swapped Daphne, is what she looks like.
Actually, yeah.
Look at the model. It's just a color swapped Daphne. You can't convince me otherwise. Okay, can I just say something? If Scooby snacks are supposed to be dog treats, then like, why is Shaggy a human being consuming them? They better taste like real good.
Because he will eat anything and everything.
But apparently Scooby, according to the movie Scoob, so we can't take this as full canon, he's named after the snacks. The snacks aren't named after him. Apparently.
Right. I died.
It's me, Vanessa, says Chaos Croc. I bet she's cringing so hard right now watching this. Just hearing my really poor Scooby-Doo
Oh,
impersonation.
looky. Yeah, no, we're gonna have to move along.
Was that the creeper in there?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Can't do nothing with this phase yet. We'll have to
How
come
many
back later.
Scooby-Doo characters or monsters can you name?
You're asking the wrong person for that.
Right? You're like, I don't freaking know. They're just the monsters from the episodes. Let's see how many I can name. The Creeper Space Kook, the Cyber Virus, I can't remember the name of the witch from The Witch's Ghost. We'll just call her the Witch's Ghost. The Black Knights, Minor 49er, already said Space Kook. Count Dracula.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I can name off the top of my head. Oh, trust me, I am, says Vanessa. It's gonna be sales. Power up!
Yes.
I love that the run is that stupid run from the
There's
cartoon.
Shaggy Hole.
Daniel's Hot Topic says, I miss this game so much. It is a classic. It really is. It is up there. As far as licensed games go, like, nowadays we don't really have a good track record of making great licensed games, but I feel like on the PS2 and the GameCube and stuff like that, there was just a plethora of licensed games out there. Like, if you ask anybody, like, what their favorite game was from when they were a kid, there's a good chance it's a game based off of an established IP. So, like, yeah, this is a really good game.
You're not gonna be able to get up that right now.
Oh, the music is ripped straight out of the old 60s show. Dun, dun, Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
I mean, why make your own music when you already have the best music around?
Right? Daniel's Hot Topic says, this game was better than the Mystery Mayhem Squad, which I got first. Yeah, I played that one. I mean, it's alright, but yeah, I prefer this one. For sure. This game is really, really good.
No.
You know what, though? What this game makes me want to play? Did you ever play the game Taz Most Wanted? Or Taz Wanted or something like that?
A little bit, yeah, I played it.
Where you spin around as Taz and you destroy the wanted signs and stuff. And you go on like really cool Looney Tunes adventures.
Oh no!
That was my favorite cartoon game growing up. But that game has actually aged a lot worse than this game has.
Oh yeah, no, I believe that.
Yeah, it does not look great, but it plays really good. Last I played it was like 3 years ago. Thomas says, "Hi RGS Reboot." Hi Thomas. How are you? We are playing Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights. I finally pronounced that correctly. I hate my speech impediment.
Wait, you mean this isn't Halo?
Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy.
Oh.
What do you mean it's not Halo? That's a that's a pelican, not a ghost, buddy.
No, that's. I can't even think of anything.
Yeah, you're just like comedy. It escapes me. Oh my goodness! And for those of y'all tuning in, you can't see us, but we're eating a giant bag of cereal right now. Just chilling, having some Saturday morning cartoon fun. Well, so everybody in the chat, what was your favorite Saturday morning cartoon? I discussed mine with Sonic X or Kirby right back at you. But I'd like to know what you guys' favorite was. There's a lot of good old classics. I also used to watch Dragon Ball Z Kai. That one's really good. Our buddy Matt, him and his kiddo, has been watching Dragon Ball Z Kai, and they love it. It's a good condensed way to watch the show. Hold on.
There's Shaggy. Let go, you dork. There you go.
Okay, part of the game, the Bay, reminds me of Captain Cutter episode Clue of Scooby-Doo. That was the first episode of Scooby-Doo I ever saw. Captain Cutler was my first monster. Yes, Captain Cutler is a really, really good episode. Isn't that the one where they revealed like the reason why everything was all misty and smoky was dry ice, and then at the end Scooby-Doo like cut the fog out into the shape of a donut and he ate it? I remember that episode.
Yeah.
That was really cute. It said it's obvious what your favorite Saturday morning cartoon is, Chaos Crowd. Yeah, probably Scooby-Doo.
Nah, he was clearly a Pokemon nerd.
Probably. I'm surprised you didn't mention Pokemon, by the way.
Honestly, I didn't really watch much Pokemon Saturday mornings. It was usually all the other days.
Oh, okay. You're just like, I'm not a bandwagon Pokemon fan, okay? I'm not a Saturday fan. A Pokemon is for life! That's you right there.
Probably I was on Cartoon Network a lot, actually.
Yeah. Let's see. Daniel's Hot Topic says, my favorite Saturday morning cartoon was Batman the Animated Series. That is a great pick.
Nice.
That is a great pick. I wonder if you've seen Batman the Cape Crusader yet, Hot Topic, because that is such a good show. I liked it. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I enjoyed it. Yeah, Batman the Animated Series is good because you get a lot of like things that were established back then in the 90s now that are like these these staples of Batman. Like, that's where Harley Quinn comes from. That's where, like, Mr. Freeze's sad backstory comes from. There's a lot of, like, things that show established that, like, now is just... We couldn't think of Batman without it, you know? Like, and Kevin Conroy's Batman, R.I.P. I know everybody knows this fact if you know me, but Batman is my favorite superhero. And also has crossed over with Scooby-Doo a lot. So, you remember when they used to do those crossover Scooby-Doo movies where they was like,
Yeah,
Scooby-Doo meets the Addams Family, or Scooby-Doo meets the Harlem Globetrotters, crap like that. The Scooby-Doo meets Batman is one of my favorites. Want some Scooby snacks? How about some Bat snacks? And it's Adam West voicing him. I love it so much. Just in case you don't know the lore. Oh, mine is Yu-Gi-Oh! Says Vanessa Work. If I had to guess, my favorite was probably Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
That's a good one.
If I had to... Yeah, that was a good one. That was a great show. They need to bring that back for sure. Every once in a while, I catch myself going, "Destroy us all! Destroy us all!" Or, "You used to be bad. You ain't bad. You ain't nothing." Just all the time. Or another great Billy quote, "Kenjalos." I love that show. Oh, that's a good one. That brings back memories. There's like a few Billy and Mandy games, but like the one I remember playing was like a fighting game, like a beat 'em up.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, I played that as a kid. I really liked that one. I remember that game being really fun, but I remember the fighting being a little bit repetitive though.
Alright, what do I need to do, big guy?
We need to go get an item to go do a thing.
Yeah, it's not gonna let me through, so I gotta go back to the beginning.
I know we gotta get the helmet to get inside that room that you couldn't get into. I remember that from a walkthrough of this game I watched. I don't remember most of it. If you're looking to me for tips, I don't have many.
That's okay, I'm just running about.
Yeah, just having fun. Scooby-Doo meets WWE. Scooby-Doo meets Supernatural. There's a lot of those. Yeah, there really are. There's a ton of...
Until they ran out of characters and just did a bunch of WWE mismax.
There's a lot of WWE Scooby-Doo crossovers. I like to call that the dry spell of Scooby-Doo.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Scooby-Doo meets Kiss is awesome.
Oh yeah, that was good.
I love that. That is a phenomenal episode. Every time I think of Scooby-Doo, I just keep thinking about the live-action Scooby-Doo movies and how the first movie should have been the second movie and the second movie should have been the first movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, I just think those movies are backwards.
No, yeah, that.
Because, like, I think, like, the whole fighting all of the monsters, like, that's a way to bring back Scooby-Doo, and, like, people be like, oh my god, it's been gone forever, and now, like, look at them fighting the classic monsters, and then the second one should have been the island one, but hey, whatever. Did you know that movie was almost rated R?
I heard.
Yeah, because they apparently showed too much cleavage, which I find wild.
Yeah, you're telling us what we got wasn't too much?
Right, because I've seen that movie 100 times. Yeah, James Gunn liked to make those actresses wear low-cut shirts, dude.
I don't blame him.
I mean, whatever, they are all pretty. But, like, come on, man. If the cut we didn't get is R-rated, like, goodness gracious. Like, I don't know, I love that movie. But it is a kid's movie, and an R-rated Scooby-Doo movie would have been weird.
You say that as nowadays people are begging for R-rated movies of their childhood.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of awesome... There's a few things that can pull that off, like Samurai Jack did that really well.
Yeah?
Yeah, it did it really well. You could do an adult-oriented Scooby-Doo, but not like Velma. Not like that stupid show Velma.
Yeah, Yeah.
Oh my goodness, dude, I've only seen clips from that show, and every time I try to watch it, like, I get throw up in my mouth.
The problem is that wasn't Scooby though. It
No.
was just a feminist version of Velma just absolutely beating the crap out of everybody as if it was her point of view.
Yeah, and it's just bad. And they do introduce, in the later seasons, from what I've seen, they introduce, like, Scrappy-Doo, and, like, apparently, like, the reason there's talking dogs is because of a government experiment, and, like, yeah, it's wild. Don't watch it. Just don't give any boost to those ratings. Like, if you are curious to see reviews and clips on YouTube, like, let other people go through the misfortune of seeing it so you don't have to go through it. Because, like, don't waste your time. He's got slippers on, look at that! And he's got a lampshade, I love it.
You forgot about that, didn't you?
Ruh-roh, be very, very sneaky. I love it. So I don't think it's this one, but there was like a Scooby-Doo game where you played as both Scooby and Shaggy, and you like switch between each other, and you could like pick each other up and run.
I think you're right. It wasn't this one, but.
Nuh-uh. But this one is good. I have played this one. But yeah, it's definitely not that one at all. Oh man, I think the Hex Girls should get their own spin-off. I'd love that. Oh, also in season 2 of Velma, they disrespected the Hex Girls.
How'd they do that?
They brought back Thorn as like an old woman who was like burned out of being in like an 80s rock band. And was like, yeah, I used to do that back in the day, but like, there's no more Hex Girls. We don't do that anymore. And I'm over here like, oh, I hate you. I hate you so much.
I wouldn't say that as disrespecting, because it depends on how exactly it was laid out, because if they get old, then yeah, it would disband at some point.
No. The Hex Girls are always young. They're always as young as the Scooby Gang.
Sir, could you get out of my way, please?
I hate it. HBO Max has disrespected my childhood for the last time.
The fact that that went for a second season is what's wild to me.
Yeah, I think it was just already greenlit, and so they were like, ah, we already spent the money, let's just do it. So what if it's horrible? They'll watch that schlop. Now, like I said, there probably is one day going to be a good adult Scooby-Doo, but until then, you know, it's alright. I mean, we technically do have an adult Scooby-Doo if you've seen Mike Tyson's Mysteries.
Yeah, that's a version of it.
Yeah, it is. It's even in the art style of the original 60s Scooby-Doo, and I like it. It's very funny.
Mm-hmm.
Jeepers, it's the Creeper, says Hot Topics. Yeah. Jeepers, Creepers, where'd you get those peepers? I'm taking a break from the usual, so now y'all have the job to entertain me. Oh, are we your monkey, huh? We have symbols, huh? Dance, monkey, dance! Is that what you want from us?
Dang it.
Yeah, we'll entertain you. We don't care. Dang, that's cool. Hum, hum, nom, nom, nom. What if all of a sudden the munching noises just turned into the Minecraft eating? That would.
Well, I gotta do this again. Missed 3 of them.
Aw, dang it. Let's go gambling. Aw, dang it. There they are.
Oh, Shaggy, you take sweet time.
So before the stream, I showed Brighton a cut scene or a cut opening for the live action Scooby-Doo, and I actually like it a little bit more than the opening that we got.
There's another one I gotta get.
It's just an animated opening, and it's got like a version of the Scooby-Doo theme song sung by Shaggy, the artist, and it's really cool. It's on the DVD for... I mean, you can just look it up on YouTube, but it's on the DVD for the original movie as well. That's a way of describing it for sure. Y'all my buds, so naturally entertain me. Yeah. Well, we're your bud too, man. We love you, Dino King. You're always gonna be a friend of the show. Faux show. Man, I miss Casey Kasem. Oh, also, did you know he was one of the original voices for Robin in one of the Batman cartoons?
No, I did not know
He
that.
was also a radio host back in the day.
Cool.
Yeah. Just a little bit of Scooby-Doo lore.
Oh, did I miss the war? I bet I missed it.
Did you ever see the episode of Johnny Bravo where he crossed over with Scooby-Doo?
Yup.
He's just hitting on Daphne and Velma the whole time?
Yup. I don't know what else you expect from that, honestly.
Oh no, it'd be weird if he wasn't. And he gets paired with Scooby and Shaggy, because obviously he would. Because he's about as dumb as them. Well, he's more of a dumb jock. Scooby and Shaggy are just their own thing.
Which is funny because he's not an actual jock. He's just got buff because he was tired of being a nerd.
Uh-huh. And now he's just huge. I'd say he's more of a gym rat than a jock, to be honest with you.
I agree with that, yeah.
Yeah, he's a gym rat. I'm surprised there's no Johnny Bravo video games.
I'll wait for a live action Johnny Bravo.
I want it. I need it. I will watch it.
It's just Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah. Groovy, baby. Do the monkey with me.
Hi, pretty mama, how you doing?
I mean, Johnny's supposed to be like a parody of Elvis, so like, I don't know if Arnold could do an Elvis impersonation.
You don't know what he's capable of.
I know exactly what he's capable of, man. For the last 20 years, I've known his entire acting range. It's either puns galore or slightly intimidating characters. There's no in between for Arnold. Get to the taboo. What's the matter? CIA got you pushing too many pencils. I want to watch Predator again. Have you seen the first one with Arnold?
No.
What?
I know.
If you have time today, I'm going to make you watch it. If not, we can watch it next time you're over, because that is a movie and a half. That is a fantastic film.
Yeah, I've heard it's the most adrenaline, manly movie you can watch.
Yes, dude. I don't want to spoil the end credits, but if you put any 80s sitcom music to the end credits of that movie, it fits. I don't want to spoil it for you, but I think you'll know what I mean when you see it. No, let Ernie cook, says, it says, let Arnie cook, says Dino King. Yeah, for sure. I don't know, man. Arnold Schwarzenegger as Johnny Bravo would be funny, though. That'd be one of those bad castings that's so bad that it's memeable.
Who do you think would be a legitimate option for Johnny Bravo?
A legitimate option?
Yeah.
Well, Hollywood's probably gonna have John Cena play him, for sure.
I don't know about that one.
But I could see it. Someone that can play big and dumb at the same time. Okay, his personality, who I'm about to mention, fits, but his hair doesn't. Jason Momoa could do it, but he'd have to cut his hair or wear a wig or something.
I think that would be stretching it, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he could do it because of that, like, that fun, dumb aspect that he brings to all of his characters. Like, I know you're just...
Oh.
Who?
What's his name? Kronk.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
He would be perfect.
I mean, he's older now, but yeah, he could do it.
Don't tell me that. You know he can do it.
Yeah, he could do it. Pretty much. He can do it! Oh, I can hear it now! That'd be a funny movie.
That's what I was saying. I'm sitting here thinking of it. It's like, no, that actually works.
Oh, I forget his name.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, I don't remember who he was, but yeah.
I'm going to pretend that I didn't hear that this man hasn't seen The Predator, because I love the Predator series. It's one of my favorite things, says Chaos Croc. Or not Chaos Croc, sorry, Dino King. Ah, sorry.
It's okay, you'll survive.
No, it's not wine. I'm gonna go sit in the corner. I'm just God. Yeah, I'm more of an Aliens fan myself, but like I like Predator a lot. But yeah.
And what is
Yeah, we gotta get you to watch the first Predator at least, because it's really good.
it? I'll think about it.
It's just a good testosterone-filled film that's very memeable. It's one of my favorite.
Oh, yeah, there are a few movies of his that I enjoyed, so I imagine it's not bad.
It's just, it's where Get to the Chopper comes from.
I know, I am very aware.
Okay. Because you know the sources to the memes.
I know where they're from, I've just not had the time to watch it.
Have you ever seen the movie True Lies?
What's it about?
It's about this CIA operative that's been in the CIA for years, and him and his wife's marriage is losing its luster. So, and she's starting to feel not important. So he pretends that she's been drafted to be a secret agent and stuff, and like she ends up like going on a mission set up by him to spice up their romance life.
I've never seen this.
And it's the wife is played by Jamie Lee Curtis, and she ends up actually being a part of a mission that he accidentally put her on. Like
That backfired.
Yeah, she people actually end up tracking him, and like she ends up getting in the middle of it. It's really great.
Did it replenish their relationship?
Kinda. But dude, it's the most Arnold Schwarzenegger movie ever, and it's funny, it's action filled. But yeah, it's a good movie. I think you'd like it. It's one of my favorite Arnold movies, to be honest. I think it is my favorite Arnold movie. But yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis does an amazing job in that movie. It's just a good time, hands down, all around. I might just make you a list of movies that you need to watch.
Oh, trust me, I am very well aware I have a list.
Nice. This game has great spooky locations, says Hot Topics. Yeah, it does kind of match that vibe of the old 60s cartoon.
You don't see me, Grandma.
You don't see me, Grandma. You're right there. I can see you. I have cataracts and I can see you. I'm invisible. Oh no.
I have my invisible cloak on.
Now put your pants back on. Taking your clothes off doesn't make you invisible. I promise it doesn't. Yeah,
I know from personal experience.
Yeah, you can't go into a Costco butt naked and not expect people to see you. I flashed my headlights real good. I was as bright as day. Yeah, this game has a really spooky atmosphere. I think the only game that kind of matches it, to me, there are two games that kind of match it. If you've ever played Grabbed by the Ghoulies by Rareware, or the first Luigi's Mansion, like that has a great spooky atmosphere. But yeah, this is a perfect Halloween game to play with your kids, I'd say. If you've got little ones, or if you just like Scooby-Doo, like this game is like a top-notch game, for sure. It's not too scary, it's not too, overly spooky, but it still has that Halloween-y vibe.
I need an extra life stat.
Don't we all?
Lordy, where do I get the helmet from? Everything needs the helmet.
Yeah. Hold on just a second.
No.
I'm looking it up.
You don't need to look it up. I'm just gonna find it.
Okay.
It's probably in an area that I haven't unlocked yet. Oh, never mind.
Oh, did you just find it?
No! And I died!
How far does it? Not that far.
That's not terrible.
I was just starting to help my best buddy.
Yeah, no, I know where it's at, though.
My bestest buddy in the whole wide world.
I keep getting shot by that stupid thing.
If I ever have little ones, I'm going to be throwing them into the horror scene deep end. Into the deep end for my kiddos.
7 years old watching It.
Yes.
The OG It.
No, man. 7 years old watching Hostel.
Oh.
Cannibal Holocaust, yeah. Just horrible crap like that. I mean, okay.
That 5-year-old Exorcist.
Oh, can I just say something? So before I made it to my forever home, when I lived with my bio parents, they did not care what I watched. So like when I was like 5, I Spit on Your Grave.
I'm not aware what that is, but I imagine it's bad.
It is horrible, and I can't like describe it on this channel. That's how bad it is.
Noted.
Yeah. Just go, if you guys are curious about that film, go, the 70s version, by the way, go look that up on your own time. Because that is a wow. That is not a film that a 4-year-old should be watching. Like, by any stretch of the imagination. I think that's why I like spooky things, because, like, my bio parents did not care what I watched. But then when I, you know, moved in with my forever home, they cared and were good parents, you know? I didn't watch any more stuff like that until I became an adult and, you know, on my own time. Yeah, monitor what your kids watch. It's not like crap like that's gonna scar them for life or anything.
Totally not.
Right. But yeah, no, I say like spooky stuff. There's things like, you know, Scooby-Doo, Curse the Crowdly. Actually, there were a lot of spooky type things when we were kids, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there was Scooby-Doo.
I think they did it in the right way back in the day.
Yeah.
It was like very weird and creepy, but it wasn't scary necessarily.
Do you remember Real Monsters?
Vaguely, I think so.
It was on Nickelodeon, and it was about these monsters who would go out and try to like scare kids and do their quota as monsters, and they were all gross looking and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But what was interesting was the show had been off the air for like 4 or 5 years, and for like the Halloween special for the Rugrats, Real Monsters showed up.
Mm.
Yeah, as the antagonists of the episode. I watched that movie out of curiosity, and then I wished I hadn't watched it because wow, yeah, because wow, yeah. Okay, that's just
Yeah, this is the gallery with all the monsters.
the obligatory gallery that's in every single old game like this. But hey, I miss
I will
them.
say it's cool that they implement it in the game and it's not just some setting though.
Yeah, that you can just come down here and like look at the character models and stuff for the monsters
Yeah,
that you
it's actually
face.
built into the game, which is always cool.
Yep, I love that. And it emphasizes exploration as well, so there's that. I like it, I love it, I want some more of it.
Alright, we 100% in this today then. My lord, how long is this?
Yes.
I hate these guys. I remember them in the game. They're terrible.
Yes. I always thought they were creepy when I was... Oh, look, it's Space Kook, go back! He's my favorite!
Yeah.
I love Space Kook! I just love Skelly Boys, I guess, but I love him. This is my favorite Scooby-Doo character.
Understandable.
Uh-huh. Oh, man. Oh my god, those freaking racially not okay witch doctors.
At
The
the time, it
creeper.
was okay.
Yeah, oh, the caveman!
Yeah.
The Black Knight! Oh, I love it. Like, any Scooby-Doo villain could be a Batman villain, and, like, vice versa.
Yeah.
Did you know that there was a Scooby-Doo movie recently where there was a Batman villain and no Batman in it?
That must have been wild.
Yeah, the Scarecrow just showed up.
Okay, so we have that corner done.
Yeah.
We could probably do more work there.
I know to get into that one room, you...
I think this was one we could do.
Yeah,
more
that you
work
can
in.
use the helmet for.
Let's try and take it down.
Right?
Oh, we're only 45 minutes into this.
I know, right? It's a big, dense game, I can tell you that. Like, for the time, it was pretty jam-packed.
Yeah, no, because I think when I last played, it was like 20% completed.
Like, the game... This game, I think, came out...
Oh, he's loose!
in order to hype up the movie. Like, they tried to do, like, a lot of Scooby-Doo content to hype up the movie.
Yeah, because it was totally needed.
Yeah, no, I think it did, like, incredible at the box office, if I remember correctly. from what I've seen.
I mean, it wasn't needed at all, man. Like,
Yeah.
it was gonna do good.
Okay, do you remember the teaser trailer for the Scooby-Doo movie?
I think I vaguely do.
It was like, it made you think that you were gonna watch a Batman movie because it goes sweeping through this manor. It's
Yeah.
all like dark and intense. It's like, the world needs a hero. And just,
Oh, yeah.
that crap. And then you see his silhouette and you think, oh, it's Batman. And then Scooby-Doo turns around.
Yeah,
It's like,
no,
who?
I very much remember that.
Me? I remember that being on the VHS for, what was it called? Little Vampire or something like that? Yeah, I like that movie too.
Yeah, that was good.
That is an underrated film for sure.
There's something out there. See a shadow for it. Yeah, I see you.
Yeah, it's a Ubi snack. Ruh-roh, we gotta get some Ruby snacks.
Okay, I can reach it from this chair.
Oh.
Oh, come on. It's right there.
Come on, you can do it.
Why does it not let me? Okay.
From
I'm
behind,
actually
he's
hitting.
creatine.
Okay, I think it's glitched.
Ah, it's alright. It isn't even meant to be there, it just glitched through the geometry.
Somehow.
From another level. I love that. Dude, we're gonna eat this whole bag, I hope you know that.
I'm not good, but
Uh-huh. Dude, I have not been feeling great today, but this kind of, I don't know.
helping.
I don't know. I'm risking getting more sick eating this, so that's okay. I don't make the best decisions in my life. I just ate Chinese food. Leftover takeout, so there's that. I mean, my stomach is the thing that's bothering me. It's just that
Oh,
I'm,
no.
like, super nauseous. Oh man, death by
There was a hole in the floor.
fireplace. Oh really? I thought you went in the fireplace.
No,
Oh, I see it.
I ran straight through that.
Dang, boy. You're like going for those Scooby snacks, aren't you?
Try it. Yeah.
There you go.
They put some of these in very annoying places.
How many Scooby snacks is a box worth?
Whoa! I don't know. I actually haven't paid attention.
Oh, okay.
You just come out of nowhere, don't you?
Yes,
That
just out of the woodwork.
guy? I still wasn't paying attention. Didn't realize I was gonna be there.
Run away!
Okay, so 396.
Nice.
About 5. Oh, I didn't mean to double jump like that.
Does Scooby's icon change every time it gets damaged? It looks like it did.
Yeah.
I love that.
I don't know about every time it gets damaged, but definitely whenever it gets below a certain level, it changes.
Love it. I love interactable UI like that. It just makes me happy.
Mm-hmm.
It reminds me of the game Donald Duck Go on Quackers.
Yeah,
Like the more damage you get, like you'd go into like this rage mode before you died. So you like had a chance to like kill every single person on screen.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Water is slippery.
No, it's not water that's slippery. It's soap that's slippery.
Okay. You're gonna break that poor dog's legs. What that
Why?
what that sweet little what did that sweet little Great Dane ever do to you?
I thought he was a mutt.
No, he's a Great Dane.
Huh.
He is a purebred Great Dane. He is not a mutt. What made you think he was a mutt?
I don't know. The coloring was a bit off. He has spots.
Yeah, no, he's a Great Dane.
Interesting.
There are Great Danes that have spots. It's not super common, but
So you're saying Scooby's rare?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna happen. Okay.
So is
We need to figure out how to turn those off. That's what I thought.
So is his cousin, Scooby Dumb. There's not a lot of white Great Danes either.
That's fair. Alright, I'll give you that.
Yep. I love Scooby Dumb. I know a lot of people don't know about him, but I love him. Soap can't be slippery. If I didn't slip, then I ate some last night. What the crap do you mean by that?
What does that mean?
What does that mean, Dino King?
Bro, are you good?
He eats soap recreationally. Just keeps pounding fistfuls of soap in his mouth. It's like, man, you must have swore a lot. No, I just like the taste.
He swore on purpose. Just
Did
so
your
that
mom
we
ever
could get a
put soap in
mouthful.
your mouth when...
Well, of course.
Mine didn't, she just threatened it sometimes.
Well,
One of
my
my-
mom only did it maybe twice, and
Right.
then, you know, it was good after that.
Because you only needed it twice.
Exactly. It's just like a whooping. You feel it once or twice, and you're like, you know what? I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that. I'm gonna stay out of trouble. I mean, my other foster home did it to me quite a bit, but like my forever mom, yeah, she didn't.
Okay, I'm lost.
Hi, Lost. My name's Dad.
Okay.
Remember hidden bookcase. We're in Scooby Doo.
I'll be honest with you, I keep forgetting about the bookcase with the sticking out of the booklet and actually being a thing. So.
Right. You gotta think like this is an old episode of Scooby Doo. All the tropes.
Ah, finally.
Yeah, we turned the water on. That water bill's gonna be stupid high.
Yeah, we're not paying it, so.
Right? What if like at the end of the game
Oh!
it just
Okay, floor's slippery.
it just faxes you a bill for all the damages in game.
That'd be funny. I
I
know
mean-
this probably isn't real, but did you hear about that Oblivion mod where you can actually order a pizza in real life?
I did hear about that. I don't know if it's real, but
It's probably not, considering the fact that it would mean the game would have some kind of access. Oh, really? It's gonna be like that.
well,
It would have to have some kind of access to your account information, which it probably doesn't.
I don't know, man. Dude, there are people who have made PCs inside of Minecraft. Working
Yeah, I'm very aware. of
ROMs of Doom inside of Minecraft.
that. I've seen people play Minecraft inside of Minecraft.
I've seen people be able to order clothes off of Minecraft, so, I mean, who's to say that you can't order a pizza off of Oblivion? People are smart, man. They're smarter than I am. Who's to say? I mean, he's also an alien, so probably amps up the reality. We talked about Scooby-Doo? Scooby-Doo's an alien?
Did I miss that part of the
What?
lore?
I don't know that. I know he tried to get with an alien one time, but I know he was an alien.
Door's locked from the other side. Okay, let's see if we can't fix that.
A Scooby-Doo. What are you? I've got some. Yes? Did you get spooked?
Yeah, it was
Die.
terrifying, bro. I don't know how you got
I
that.
don't wanna. It's all fun and games until Resident Evil zombies start poking around the around the corner. You see the dog from RE1 just smash through the window. You'd be like, I don't want to play this game anymore. Hands the controller right to me. This is too spooky. Isn't that the same sound effect that they use for the running for Fred Flintstone?
Yeah, it's Hanna-Barbera. They reuse everything. including
Yes, they
voice
do.
Actors.
Yeah, they do. They even do like rip-offs of their own shows.
And some of them actually do well.
Yeah, like the Jetsons with the Flintstones,
Mm-hmm.
which I find hilarious, by the way. Oh man, I love that. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Oh, those ghosts are ripped straight out of the intro.
Oh, 100%.
Look at that. Those are just PNGs of sheets. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I love that the save point is the mystery machine. Dude, you need to look up the Scooby-Doo parody thing they did on Venture Bros. That's the most hilarious thing I've ever seen. Or have you ever watched Harvey Birdman Attorney?
Dadgummit.
Oh, sorry, dude.
You good?
You ever watched Harvey Birdman Attorney at Law?
I've seen one episode, I think. Of
There's
that.
an episode where Scooby and Shaggy get in trouble for marijuana use, and Harvey has to defend them, and it's the funniest thing you'll ever see.
Didn't they have an episode with the Jetsons too?
Yeah, I think so. We're from the future, from the distant year 2006 or something like that.
Something like
And
that.
he looks at the calendar, it's 2010. Yeah, I love that episode. Well, I mean, Birdman was a Hanna-Barbera cartoon anyway, and then they just used that.
Oh man.
I wish these games came out on Nintendo Switch. You have no idea how much money this would make if it got remade, dude. I think it would make a stupid amount of money.
Now, would you want a remake or a remaster?
A remake. I want it to be as pretty as the Spyro game.
Yeah, that's fair.
But that's just me. I mean, some things are like good as a remaster, like those two, what do you call it? Those two Quake remasters.
Look at all these keys in here.
Yes. Oh no, it's the creeper. Don't mind at night. I look Shaggy.
Being chased by a ghost again.
What else would he be doing?
Whoa, why is the ground slippery in here, bro?
I don't know.
What you been doing in
He
here?
just mopped in here.
Oh, that's why he's so angry.
Yes.
This whole time we thought he was just trying to kill us. Nah, he's just mad we on the floor.
Yeah, he's mad that a dirty dog is sliding all over his floor.
You know, in that case, I don't blame him, honestly.
Cue the. You know what this game is missing though? The kooky chase music. Like, you know, like every time they would run through the doors and crap, like there would be a silly song that would be playing, like "I'm in love with an ostrich." I love that one. That's my favorite Scooby-Doo chase song.
I can tell.
I'm in love with an ostrich. She sticks her head in the sand.
Well, come on, it's right there, brother.
Right. Brother,
There we go.
Brother, ooh, baby, when you like that. Ruh-roh, Reggie, it's the Reaper. Let's go. We've met Scooby-Doo. That's so funny.
One of them.
Yeah.
Now
I'm
to go
like,
find the others.
yes. Scooby-Doo. I know one of the Shaggies will never be able to meet.
Yeah, we still can.
He's dead.
He has a burial.
We're not digging up, we're exhuming a man's corpse.
We're not gonna do that. What do you take me for, man?
I don't know, man. We've suggested sillier to each other.
No, we're just gonna bring a Ouija board.
And talk to Casey Kasem?
Yeah.
Hey, probably his voice would sound really cool because he was a radio host.
Exactly. So just imagine you're talking to a radio host.
Yeah.
Yeah, you called into the station for an award or something, you know?
That was a good song, the ostrich song. Yes, it was. Oh, man. I don't know, we're just flooding back nostalgia today. We're just talking about Scooby-Doo.
It was bound to happen. We're playing an old game.
Yeah, and it's a good game. Like, oh, man. Okay, so I don't know where it is, but one of the pictures is just a PNG, like just a real life photo of somebody's kid. I assume it's one of the developers' kids, but it's like one of the paintings. I cannot remember for the life of me where it is, but if you see it, keep your eyes peeled.
Alright, I'll check the paintings
Yeah.
over here.
Because there's all random stuff. Most of them are like villains from Scooby-Doo. But
Or areas like that lighthouse.
yeah. But like one of them is just a
You know what? I don't need it all.
a picture of a random Hispanic little girl. That one moves.
A bunch of them do.
Yep.
Alright, look, you can actually see their eyes will even twitch just a little
Oh, I
bit.
see that. Look at that.
Yeah.
That is funny.
Oh, you're a jerk for that spot.
Do you know how, like, when we watched the new Haunted Mansion movie together, and how we were like, oh yeah, this is really cool because it's more based off the ride?
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to hear some research I did about a Haunted Mansion piece of content?
Sure.
So apparently, there's a Haunted Mansion video game on PS2,
I've heard of it.
but it's not based off the movie. I thought for years it was based off the movie because I only played like 10 seconds of it.
Uh-huh.
But like apparently it is more based off of the ride and it's its own original story.
Oh.
None of the human characters from the Eddie Murphy movie show up in the game. In fact, the game is based in the past.
That's very interesting.
Yeah. So, and I looked up a review of it and it looks kind of up our alley.
Mm-hmm.
It's an adventure game. It's a little spoopy. It's an action platformer. It's not quite like this, but it's really interesting. You use a magical lantern to fight the
Speaking
ghosts.
of.
Yeah.
Sorry, continue.
Oh, you're good. You said speaking of.
Oh, it was the jerks.
Oh yeah. You find you use a magical lantern to fight the ghosts and stuff, and it's like a really cool game, and like most of the actors are really good. The lady that plays Madame Leota actually does a southern accent for some reason.
I think that makes more sense.
It makes a lot of sense. So yeah, it's really cool, and it follows the ride more than it follows the movie, which is like really interesting. But yeah, I was doing some research on that because I found it. Because I was like, okay, I want to see what the Haunted Mansion game is like because like I really enjoyed the movie, and I was thinking about that the other day, so I started watching a bunch of video essays on it, and lo and behold, it is nothing like the OG movie. By the way, I prefer the new one.
Oh yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, it's more like the ride.
The old one was still entertaining though.
I'll watch it any day. The only Haunted Mansion thing I haven't watched is the Muppets one, which is surprising because of how much I like the Muppets.
You know what? I didn't even know there was one.
It's on Disney Plus. Check it out.
Yeah, but that requires me to have Disney Plus.
I mean, we did have it, and then Vanessa like canceled hers, so
I don't blame her.
I'll steal somebody else's one day. Okay, this just reminds me that I haven't watched a Scooby thing in years. Not counting the Courage crossover. That's a great crossover, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, last time I watched something Scooby-Doo was like with you guys, I think. I'm not sure. It might have been the original movie or something.
Something in that field.
Right. I'm making a list of like great things to watch on Halloween, and I'm gonna make a subsection of the list that's family-friendly content, and a lot of that's probably gonna be Scooby-Doo.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Because, like, here's the thing. I like spooky things. I love horror movies. But not everybody likes horror movies. Not everyone who loves Halloween likes gory stuff, you know? So I'm like, you know what? Because I want it to be a list that people can, like, pull from and be like, oh, these are great suggestions. But, like, I realized, like, not everybody likes that kind of stuff. So I was like, you know, I'll put some family-friendly stuff on there. Like, Coraline's certainly going to be on there. Wallace and Gromit, Return of the, or Wrath of the, Revenge of the,
yeah.
where Rabbit's gonna be on there, for sure. Because that's technically a horror movie.
Technically.
Well, it's like a British version of Ernest Scared Stupid. That's
Yeah.
gonna go on the list. You ever seen Ernest Scared Stupid?
No.
Oh my god, you'd love it. It's more of a comedy because it's an Ernest movie, but he's fighting trolls, like ugly, evil trolls, on Halloween.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's like the last Ernest movie because there's the Ernest Christmas one, then there's the Ernest movie. There's only like 3, but yeah, I miss the guy who played Ernest. Also, he originally voiced I can't think. He originally voiced Slinky. Oh, wait a minute, that is this game.
Oh, was it?
I guess, look, Shaggy just carried you. Well, maybe. I don't know. I might be wrong.
I mean, there could be others.
There's probably another. I mean, because Scooby and Shaggy carrying each other is just a staple of the franchise.
Mm-hmm. It's bound to happen at some
Yeah,
point.
jumping into each other's arms. This gives me Crash Bandicoot vibes. This area.
That's fair.
Here I roll! I love it.
There we go.
At least you got more Scooby snacks.
That's what I was aiming for.
Oh, that was your intent? Okay. I thought that was just a happy accident. I was like, okay.
Nope.
I love Scooby. He's the goodest boy. Did you know, or you wouldn't know this, but there was a fan art that somebody made of Scooby stopping Tom from killing Jerry. He's like got his hand like in his hand, like stopping his paw. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. It's the only time that Scooby's ever looked dangerous. But then again, like, Scooby's always, like, chased cats and, like, been a dog and stuff.
Right.
So I'm sure Scooby could handle Tom. I don't know. What do you think? In a one-on-one, do you think Scooby could win against Tom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Very.
I mean, Tom is crafty, but he's also an idiot.
Uh-huh.
I mean, Scooby's not the brightest, but Scooby's solved mysteries. Now, could Scooby catch Jerry? I'm sure he could, but it'd be hard. Mainly because he's a dog. He's not built for catching mice. Maybe squirrels. No, but him and Jerry would be friends.
Yeah.
The fact there hasn't been a Tom and Jerry Scooby-Doo crossover is weird. Like, Tom and Jerry just happen to be, like, living and fighting each other in a house that happens to be haunted, and the Scooby gang shows up.
Why are there so many of y'all? Oh, this is terrible.
Oh my god, look how full it is.
Alright, let's move along. I don't want to
Let's
waste
go!
much time here.
333.
Don't look down, I won't. Oh, that's why.
Scooby has blown up the universe. My bet is on the dog. Yeah, he has before. Have you ever watched that death battle, Scooby-Doo versus Courage?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. I can't remember if Scooby won or not, but I think he did. Courage is pretty powerful, and I'd say that, like, yeah, Scooby has fought actual monsters before, but, like, that's few and far between, you know? He usually just fights dudes that are dressed up as monsters, versus Courage fights actual monsters and demons, like, every day.
Uh-huh.
Psychopaths, serial killers, like, he's gone up against them all.
All for love.
Right. It just, on a special occasion, Scooby will fight the ghost of a witch or an actual virus or, you know, stuff like that. Or run into a school full, attended by monster girls. But usually it's just a dude in a mask. Or team up with the Batman every once in a while.
Or a very well-known Hanna-Barbera superhero.
Yeah. Freaking, what is it? The Blue Hawk or something?
Something like that.
Yeah.
I would serve it as Blue Hawk or Blue Falcon. No,
Blue Falcon. It was Blue Falcon.
Was
yeah.
it Blue Falcon?
Uh-huh. Blue Falcon.
Okay.
Also,
I
Blue-
thought that was like a DC hero for some reason.
Yeah, Blue Falcon was also in, Blue Falcon was originally a Hanna-Barbera character before he was a DC character.
Oh, I didn't realize he was
Yeah.
a DC character actually.
Just like Birdman.
Okay.
Yeah, they've been in DC Comics, so have all of the Hanna-Barbera characters, Scooby-Doo included.
So does that mean that Scooby-Doo is technically owned by DC?
I mean, he's owned by Warner Brothers, so yeah.
I guess it would be.
So yeah, because I mean, there's been like 101 Batman crossovers with Scooby-Doo.
Really?
I mean, not literally 101, but a lot of
Okay,
Batman
you're
crossovers.
saying figuratively.
Yeah,
I follow.
not
you.
exactly 101. It's like enough for its own show.
Mm-hmm.
No, just a lot. Since the 1960s. Which, I mean, it makes sense, because Batman fights costume freaks, and so does Scooby and the gang. The only difference is that, you know,
There you go.
Batman's villains will usually actually kill you, you know? Let's see, Dino King says, Death Battle Nerd here, fight ended in a draw since they didn't have any permanality other... Okay, so basically it ended in a draw. Okay.
I like how you just gave up reading that. whole sentence.
I'm so absolutely tired and just not feeling great. But I am powering through this for this episode. Because this is a very good episode. How you doing over there, by the way? You having fun?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
It's a good game, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we would just play this game on our free time anyway. It seems like one we screw around with for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in love with an ostrich. We're the Hex Girls, and we're gonna put a spell on. That Comic-Con we went to a little bit ago, there were cosplayers who were dressed up as the Hex Girls, and I think they won one of the contests.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did a good job. They did a really good job.
I'd agree.
I think there should be a Hex Girls spin-off of Scooby-Doo. Where like the Hex Girls run into actual like monsters and demons and stuff.
Uh-huh.
I think that'd be kind of fun. That way like you can still focus on like the unmasking villains and stuff on the actual Scooby-Doo show, but like on the Hex Girl show, like no, they totally run into the Wolfman and creepy stuff like that. Or have here's a better idea. Have the Hex Girls run into like R-rated characters.
Oh.
And let the Scooby Gang cross over with like more family-friendly stuff. So like the Hex Girls can run into Ghostface and
Do their own stuff, but
Leatherface.
be more adult oriented.
Yeah, be more adult-oriented.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd be okay with
I
that.
could see that.
Yeah, it'd be a good show. If done right.
That'd be the key word.
Like they could run into Ash, and Ash is flirting with all three of them the whole episode.
Mm-hmm.
Or they could have like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre type thing where like the blonde one thinks that Leatherface is actually good, you know? Just like cute stuff like that. I mean, Leatherface is technically good because like, you know, his family's just making him do it. I love this haunted house, me too. It's spoopy, it's beautiful, I love it. This does make me want to play the Haunted Mansion video again. That game has actually aged a little bit better than this one, I think. I think I know what it wants us to do.
Yeah, sadly, I can't do that right now.
Ah, dang it. Maybe another time, kiddo boy.
Maybe is the key word here.
Alright. To be fair.
To be fair.
Uh-huh. We're the Hex Girls, and we're gonna put a spell on you. I will unironically listen to that song. It's on one of my Halloween playlists. Earth,
That's
wind,
not gonna happen.
fire and love. I think that's Grey Delisle who actually voices Thorn from The Witch's Ghost. I might be wrong.
Tell me all that research that you had before you met her, that wasn't one of them you looked up?
I don't know. Maybe. Some stuff just falls through the cracks, man. Sometimes I gotta make room for other stuff.
I get it.
I got an encyclopedia of useless. Oh, there we go. There's those guys you were talking about.
Yeah, I was talking about them earlier.
Oh my goodness. They do look annoying. That stupid fire. I do not like that. Oh
That
my
hell, they running into them don't do nothing.
No! No, it don't.
No, I want to go in here. You jerks. That's a big rat. Oh, never mind. It does do something. I guess I just hit him at the wrong time earlier.
Oh, okay. So it is not Grey Delisle. It is Jennifer Hale.
Oh.
Yeah. Who voices Sally McKnight, aka Thorn, from the Witch's Ghost. Okay. I did not know that, but that is really cool. I thought it was Grey Delisle, but it is not.
Now you know.
I'm gonna put a spell on you. The puppet guy in this game I don't remember from the awesome episode The Backstage Rage. Oh, I don't remember from the Backstage Rage. It says don't, but it sounds like you said do. The Backstage Rage. That does sound like a really cool Scooby-Doo episode. That just sounds like a crossover between Scooby and the Phantom of the Opera. Could you imagine that whole musical done in Scooby's
Oh,
voice?
jeez.
Rah,
Kind
rah,
of, yeah, I could.
rah, 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 rah. Right, rumbling with you. He just plays the frickin' the Phantom, and Shaggy is that lady he's after. Fred is the guy that gets killed in the beginning. I'm gonna rewatch Phantom of the Opera again. That is one of my favorite plays. That and Sweeney Todd is amazing. There's a new production of that, a new tour of that on Broadway. They just re-released the soundtrack of the new version of Sweeney Todd. That's really good.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And the guy who plays Sweeney Todd has like a much deeper voice than Johnny Depp did in the movie. So it's like, I don't know, I like it a little bit better. But that's just me. Don't forget your dog treats. Don't forget them.
Okay, man.
That reminds me of that stupid YouTube poop Matt showed us. I'm in there and you're in here and he's out there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Shaggy being high, clearly.
Yes. And we're in the ice block. Oh my god, if you guys haven't seen that, it's awesome. And we're in there. Oh man. What a stupid episode. Or not even an episode, it's just a friggin' YouTube poop.
I thought that was edited.
Yep. Nah man, it's a secret episode.
It's where they try to be more PG-13.
And you're in there. Lots of spaghetti. Dude, I miss YouTube poops. They were the greatest. Like that stupid Mario's Hotel one. Lots of spaghetti.
Mm-hmm.
Bowser. Changes. You know, stuff like that. The internet was much, much dumber back then. I mean, it's still stupid, but it was a different flavor of stupid back then.
It was a simpler time back then.
Yes. Do you remember Dr. Anagonopus?
No.
I'm a fire in my laser! It was like the giant lips and it like... it like fired out a stupid laser.
Yeah, I can't say I remember that at all.
Really? I'll have to show it to you after stream, but that was a classic. I'm sure you've seen it, you just don't remember it. I'd be a little surprised if you haven't seen memes that have done Dr. Anagonopus.
Vanessa reminded me, because she showed me this video a couple days ago. She reminded me of that Eagle Raptor Halo Reach video. he
Oh
made.
my god,
Yep.
that's
Back
hilarious.
in his Newgrounds day.
God. I remember that, and I remember freaking Metal Gear Awesome that he did.
Oh yeah.
Metal Gear! Metal Gear! Freaking Metal Gear! Yes. Dude, Eagle Raptor's, what he needs to do is re-release his old cartoons, like in HD, because a lot of them, like, have not aged well at all because of that compression and that they were in Flash and crap like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the sound is really bad on a lot of them, but yeah. Did you ever watch his show Sequelitis?
Can't say I have, no.
It was basically him, like, complaining about, like, certain sequels from video games and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he like, rips into Ocarina of Time and stuff like that. It's an interesting series. But yeah, a lot of fans of his want him to do another Sequelitis, but, like, he's busy with Gang Rocks and whatnot.
Understandably so. That is what's making him money right now.
Yes. That and, like, you know, Starbomb was for a while, and Merch and his video games that him and Aaron are producing.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, and that book he does under his quote-unquote uncle's name.
Really? He does that?
Yeah, he does it. It's like, okay, so his uncle is a character he does, but he makes, like, these young adult adventure books, and it's, like, really funny. Yeah, he writes them.
Interesting.
Yeah, but it's like he pretends that his uncle wrote them, and like every time they do a promo of them on Game Grumps, he's all like, "My stupid uncle is making me promote his stupid unpopular books."
It's unpopular.
Yeah. Oh, he's also the voice of King's dad in Owl House. Aaron, yeah, Aaron is. I'm a big Owl House fan, so like I caught on that like really quick. I was like, oh my gosh, it's Aaron. I love it.
Man keeps himself busy.
Yes. I find it funny that like he's been a Disney character. So does that make Ego Raptor a Disney princess?
No, we're not doing this.
Yeah, it does.
No.
You know what else is a Disney princess?
You know they've actually labeled exactly what is considered a Disney princess.
Oh,
Even playing that character, I don't count that.
No, but does that make the Xenomorph queen a Disney princess?
Has she ever required the help of a manly man?
I mean, if you count David, the cyborg, technically, yeah. He helped spread her race across the galaxy, so yeah.
I guess you can't really even say that because Brave didn't really have that.
No, not really. I mean, the Brave doesn't even follow its own rule, the own Disney princess rules.
Brave is that one oddball Disney movie that outlies everything Disney normally does.
And the thing is, it's a Pixar movie. I mean, it is Disney Pixar, but like they make that joke in Wreck-It Ralph. It's like, oh, she's from the other studio, you know. Which is very true. I like Brave, by the way.
As do I. It's my favorite one.
It's an amazing film. It doesn't even feel like a Disney movie sometimes, man.
No, I watch it every time. It's just like, God, I can't believe Disney made this.
You know, I watched it for the first time with Josh like 4 years ago.
Really?
No, I'll take that about 3 years ago.
Still. Only 3 years ago?
I think. I remember we were sitting on this couch and we were doing a Disney marathon.
Huh.
Not this couch, sorry. My other one. I forget that I've got
You
two
forget
couches.
this is pretty new.
Yeah, this is pretty new. Yeah, no, sorry. The brown couch. Where this couch currently is.
Come on, man!
Fire burns dogs.
Apparently quickly.
Yes. You could say that you were a hot dog. I'll see myself out.
Waiting.
Whatever. I live here. You can't be like, make me leave.
You want bet? I'll take over your rent.
It wouldn't even be that much for you.
I wouldn't be able to afford the 2 cars I have, but...
If you just gave up one of your cars.
Yeah.
You don't need 2 cars.
I don't need, but I want.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
It's not like I have anyone to pay for, so it's like...
Yeah, I don't either. I just live by myself.
Okay, so that's just eternally spitting out fire then?
Scooby Snack says Hot Topics.
Let me be careful with that. Alright,
Yes.
let's try this again.
You got to use precision.
You know I'm not precise.
You're very precise. You got the best aim out of anybody I know.
In game.
I mean, yeah. I wouldn't trust you with a real rifle. Sorry, bud. Look.
I'd like to actually get a gun.
I'm surprised you don't own a gun.
It's one of those things where it's like, I'm not really in a place where it's like, it's necessary, you know? It's
Yeah.
like, I don't hunt. It's not like I go to a lot of dangerous places, so I don't need it for self-defense.
You don't live alone.
Yeah, so it's like, I don't have a need to get one. It's the problem.
Scuba Snacks or snacks.
Okay, so that one just eternally spits fire. I don't know what to do with that.
Eternally spits fire. That sounds like a metal song. Eternally spits fire.
Okay, can't get
Do you know that Scooby is a code word for drugs? Yes, I did know that. That's
I
why.
actually did not.
That's why the it's Scooby Dooby. Doobie is a. It's not really. Scooby is not a code word for drugs. It's Doobie is a
I
code.
would say doobie, yeah, I could see
Yeah,
that, but
that's why it's called Scooby Dooby Doo, and that's why the joke is that Shaggy is high all the time.
like seriously, what am I supposed to do with this nonsense?
Maybe get on one of the roofs.
I was on all the roofs though.
Maybe it's one of those things we gotta come back to. I'm not really sure.
I don't want to come back to it. I want to do it now.
Okay.
We go through one more time.
Don't get your pantaloons in a twist.
How do you know I'm wearing pantaloons?
Because I have eyes. You look like an 18th century schoolboy. You and your powdered wig.
Oh hey, there's a button.
Hey, that did things. Watch it be timed. Excuse me, ma'am? Look how much fun Shaggy's having.
Ah, yes, I'm being carried around by a witch. It's such lovely fun.
I mean, if you could fly, wouldn't that be amazing?
There it is. Yeah, that's what we needed.
You figured it out. Are you proud of yourself? Oh!
Wait a second.
I love this!
Pop goes weed.
Oh my gosh, this is stupid. I love it.
I don't remember this.
I don't either. I only had this game for like a weekend, so I don't remember a lot about it.
Oh, Shaggy, where you at?
Come on, pop out of the hole, little man.
I guess he don't come out for this section for some reason.
Fine. Be a stick in the mud for all I care.
How do you get a stick out of mud?
You just stir it and pull it out. Don't you know basic math?
I know basic math.
Do you know basic math? I love that. You know what it should have been? Instead of the, just an icon of the mystery machine, it should have been the mystery machine, like, crudely parked in each of the different places.
That actually would have been kind of cool.
It would have been funny. Like, it's just sticking out of the wall in one
Oh
area.
no!
It's Count Dracula!
Ah,
Hey, look, it's the Lord of Darkness. What is he doing here?
allow me to introduce myself. I am the mastermind.
Oh, never mind. It's not Dracula. It's the Mastermind.
I'm the reason you're here.
Are you?
You are? I'm the one who made Professor Graham disappear.
Is that Tim Curry?
I'm also the one who's brought back all of your old foes.
Could be?
That is a
Oh, the
mystery
audio
you'll
compression is so
never
bad in
solve.
this, I can't fully tell.
Who plays the main villain in Scooby-Doo and a Thousand Threads?
Wilma! Scooby-Doo!
See if you can get past this fiendish fright. You remember the Black Knight.
Who plays the main villain in Scooby-Doo Night of a Hundred Threads?
Wilma! He disappeared! We'll worry about that later.
Okay,
Scooby.
okay, yeah, it's Tim Curry.
Black Knight.
Okay.
It's his second appearance as a Scooby-Doo villain,
Oh,
playing
no.
Ravencroft in Witch's Ghost.
Okay. I vaguely remember this fight.
In fact, they could have just reused Ravencroft. I mean, he did die, but they could have just reused him. They're like, oh, he's brought back by the Witch's Ghost.
Zap, zap, zappity zap.
Ah!
Oh, you jerk, how dare you stop?
You can do it. I believe in you.
At least one of us does.
Oh, come on.
You getting zippity zaps, boy.
Zip zoo, zippity zap.
Okay, can't use there, you know?
That's another joke. Scooby-Doo on Scooby Snacks is why he can't talk properly, because he's high on Scooby Snacks. Yeah, they're eatables. Come on, kick his butt.
Oh, I hit it the wrong time.
Oh, it's one of those boss fights.
Yeah. Now his button's broken, so I can't do it again until
Oh.
it's fixed. Now I gotta sit here and wait nicely for him to come
That
back to
is a
this
bunch of
spot.
hogwash, Bratton.
Ah, he went the other direction. That jerk. Whoa!
Come on. Wait, are you fighting two bosses?
Technically, he's the main boss. The witch was just like a little lackey.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the fudgesicles?
Fudge sounds good.
Yeah, fudge always sounds good, brother. Hi, Mama.
I really wish I knew how to make fudge. Last time I did it, it was way
Help me
too
look for them, Scooby.
dry.
Yeah.
Something fishy's going on here, Scooby.
I also
We
wish,
saw
'cause
a
it's one of my
mystery
favorite
Black
snacks.
Knight ages ago. Have you found any clues?
I don't know. There was a spooky groundskeeper.
A spooky groundskeeper?
Well, and ghosts and monsters.
Scooby-Doo, you know there's no such thing as monsters and ghosts.
Oh yeah, what puts you in that cage then, girl?
Yep.
We thought he was a monster, but really he was just a guy in a mask. Aha! I found him! Jinkies, the lenses got knocked out.
She looks so disturbing without her glasses in this game.
Thanks, Scooby. I can't see a thing without these. Jinkies, Scooby, it's the creeper!
The creeper? Where?
He's everywhere. Run, Scooby!
she's like, there's no such thing as ghosts and monsters. Puts her glasses on. Oh my gosh, it's a creeper! Run!
Why, hello there.
Hi.
Hello?
I'm Professor Alexander Graham.
Okay.
Found one of my amazing invention crates. Let's see now. What's in this
Is that
one?
Flash?
I don't know what's going on.
Well, inside this box, you should either find my automated herring scraper or my...
No, I mean like Homer's neighbor,
Oh, Flanders, you mean?
Flanders. Yeah.
These you can walk
It
Shows
does-
you how much I watch the show.
and not get stuck in Professor
Da diddly do.
Their banana
It does sound like him, doesn't it?
It sounds a lot
Hi
like him.
diddly Reno.
my favorite.
Neighborino.
These might be useful.
Finally.
Yeah, we got boots. He looks so cute with those booties. How do you use them?
If I remember correctly, those are what'll help me on sticky pads.
Oh, okay. I love that when he runs, he puts his whole body into it. Just
Yeah. I mean, you ever seen a dog actually run?
Yes.
They put their everything into that.
I just love that he's a big dog, and I bet if he went to give you a hug, it'd be one of those. I think Scooby would be about as heavy as Matt's dog Brown's.
I think he's heavier.
Yeah, you think so?
I think so.
He's a big pupper. Scooby is one of those dogs that would let you pet him no matter what.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes. Scooby is a nice boy with not a mean bone in his body. Oakley dokley. It says Hot Topics.
Yeah, that's exactly what these are. See?
Yep. Oh. I see.
Indeed.
Indubitably. Oh, okay, so it's for falling down. I thought it was a trampoline thing you had to do. Infinite.
I think we need like some kind of a item to help us go up and stuff like this.
Okay. Infinite snacks. Have you ever told you about that time I made a Scooby-Doo sandwich?
No.
I
Oh
s-
wait, no, you did.
Yeah, I
Yes.
squished it down and I cut it in half because it was huge.
Mhm.
But boy, oh boy, was it tasty. And I may have gotten a stomachache afterwards.
But you fully understood why they did it.
Yes, it was good. I put hot sauce on it. It was good. It was a 10 out of 10 sandwich. Speaking of people who make Scooby-Doo sandwiches, you know who I always wanted to hang with? 625 from the Lilo and Stitch animated series.
That's fair.
Yep, he made the best sandwiches. Did you ever go onto
Remember now?
DisneyChannel.com and play that?
Yes, the sandwich building.
Yes, Sandwich Stacker was the best. Did you ever watch Leroy and Stitch, the finale to the series? It was where they actually.
That was the yellow one, wasn't it?
Yeah, 65. Yeah.
Yes.
By the way, there are two 627s. By the way.
Is there?
Okay, I'm about to blow your mind here. There was an episode where Jumbo wanted to make a superior Stitch because Stitch said you couldn't do better than me. So he created this evil red Stitch whose designation was 627. But then he became unstable and they got their memories erased. Later, in the wrap-up movie Leroy and Stitch, Leroy, who is also an evil red Stitch, his designation was 627. So-
I think I actually vaguely remember that.
So technically, Leroy is 628.
Or 627.5.
Right. So I'm not sure, but what I can tell you is there are two 627.
Yeah, no, I think I vaguely remember that being an ordeal.
Yeah. But Leroy is more evil than the other the other Red Stitch.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, Leroy is a menace. Leroy is essentially Carnage. It's like, I actually kind of want a plushie of him. Is that weird? It's like,
Not entirely.
yeah. So, like, Leroy and Stitch, that's basically wrapped up the series. But then,
You jerk.
Lilo and Stitch 2 is a sequel to the movie.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel about the live-action Stitch that's coming out?
I'm hoping for the best. I don't think it looks bad.
It looks better than what a lot of early renditions were looking, though.
Yeah, same.
Those look horrible.
I also think that a lot of those, not all of them, but I think a lot of those were just fan-made stuff. People just kind of fear-mongering.
I wasn't entirely positive because a lot of it looked like something they would do, but
Yeah.
I agree that it did look very fan-made.
Are you talking about the multiverse? No, I'm talking about the Lilo and Stitch animated series, where basically Lilo and Stitch had to go around catching all of the other experiments that Jumba made. Basically, all of his, they called them his cousins. And at the end, they fought a evil version of, well, technically speaking here, Leroy wasn't an invention of Jumba's. He was like an invention of Hamsterville, which was Jumba's lab assistant, who was like the villain of the series. Anyways, he's technically is 627. But like, yeah. So anyways, they went around catching all of these different experiments that all had their own different powers and abilities. They were basically Pokemon.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Yeah, but there were only 626 of them, or 627, 628 technically. But yeah, like the whole series, they'd go around catching different ones of Jumba's experiments. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Lilo and Stitch, the animated series. If you haven't seen it, you're missing out. It was one of my favorite shows as a kid. They also did a crossover with Kim Possible and the Proud Family, and
I remember that.
American Dragon Jake Long.
Oh, I love that show.
Me
so
too,
much.
but I hated, like, in the second season they changed up the art style.
That did feel weird.
It did feel weird. The show was still good, but boy oh boy, I miss.
How do I get you off the pedestal, my guy?
I don't know, but I do miss him looking like a buff dragon.
Yeah.
Also, the Huntsman was just a ripoff of Shredder. I'm sorry, but he was.
No one's denying that.
Yeah, no, he was literally a ripoff of Shredder. See, that would have been a cool crossover, Jake Long and the TMNT. Actually, they'd mash pretty good together.
Yeah, maybe.
I think Jake would have a lot of fun with them. Cowabunga, dude, you're a giant dragon. You're a mutant. No, I'm just actually a dragon. Nah, there's no such thing as dragons, dude. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I love being. That's what we should play next. Another TMNT game.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah,
Question would be which one.
there's a lot of good ones. There's a lot of good ones coming out, also.
Very true, yes.
Yeah. There's that Splintered Fate that just came out. That's only on Switch. It's like a roguelike game that's like 4-player. It's like really cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically 4-player Hades. It looks good. And then there's that Mutant something that's based off of the new movie. That's like a continuation of it. The actors from the movie from Mutant Mayhem reprise their roles and stuff. Which, I mean, could be good. And then another TMNT thing that they're doing is a dark M-rated The Last Ronin game, which I'm excited for.
Yeah.
If it's not too M-rated, we'll have to see how M-rated it is. We might play it on this channel.
It's gonna be heavy unrated.
Yeah, probably. Then you and I could just play it on our own and just have fun. I love The Last Ronin. actually gonna look something up about the last Ronin. There's the.
Dang, can't get it, but yeah, I'm right there.
Okay, so there are a new group of turtles that were discovered in the timeline of the last Ronin, and April O'Neil is training them and raising them, and all of their names mean one in different languages. There's Uno, Yoden, Yi, and Maji are their names, and
That's interesting, but why all one?
because they are one as a group. I think it's something that Michelangelo requested.
I can see that.
Yep. Oh, it says that there is a deeper meaning, but it hasn't yet been revealed. Oh, okay. So that's just a hunch of mine. Okay. It probably is something that he requested. Because, like, not being one is what got his brothers killed, so. I think it's really cool.
If only they listened to Master Splinter.
Yeah, if only. You do know that, like, we're gonna cry in the theaters. Also, they're also doing a Last Ronin movie as well.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited for that one.
Me too. It's gonna be good. I don't know if I told you this, but they're bringing back the lady that played April O'Neil in the first TMNT movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because she'd be the right age right now
Yeah.
that she is in the comics. So they're apparently bringing her back. This is rumors, according to stuff I've looked into. But, like, yeah.
Okay.
I'd be down. In fact, if it's a Last Ronin type sequel to the original TMNT movies, actually, that'd be a little dope.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad if they brought the puppets back. They just need to be updated. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that.
Well, you ugly.
Oh my goodness. That guy looks like a rejected Mario character.
I can't. Okay, never mind. There's a charge. I was gonna say, I
No,
can't even charge
he
him.
looks like a Monsters Inc. character. It'll come for you, soul!
I can't gain any traction here.
Come on! There we go.
I can't do nothing with that. I don't have a ground.
I'm gonna
pound
turn
jack.
this Scooby snack into a Scooby snack.
What?
What in the what? What now? Do what? How so? He looks so goofy in that armor.
Sliding around.
Yes.
This
Look.
is exactly that from that one clip from Russian Badger. I wish there was no friction.
Yes.
That's exactly what he was expecting.
It looks like I'm watching a crappier version of Disney on Ice.
Why are there so many of y'all? Camouflage. I couldn't camouflage mid-dash.
Yeah. You know what I love and hate at the same time? You ever like play like a crappy stealth game, and it's like you go into the box or you like turn invisible or whatever the cloaking mechanism of that game is right in front of an enemy, and all of a sudden they just can't see you even though they saw you turn invisible. I always find that so funny. It's like, where'd he go? Where'd he go?
And then just give up anyways.
Right. There's a random cardboard box where he was. Oh god, I'm dying.
Could you stop?
You stop dying?
Yeah, that would be much appreciated if you did.
I told someone today, it's like, you know, like, if I got, like, deathly sick, like, a lot of you would just be like, hey, could you not? Could you just stop? That's cringe. Who is it? Who's that YouTuber, like, dying is cringe? Because it is.
I think I remember what you're talking about,
Yes.
but I don't know who that is.
Dying is cringe. You can do this, but I'm not believing you, buddy boy.
Finally, somebody believes in me.
They need to make a Mario Kart type game, but it's like wacky races. That is my favorite Hanna-Barbera cartoon, by the way.
No, that'd be kind of crazy.
Yeah, I'd play the crap out of that.
The fact that that hasn't been made like an actual official game is kind of mad.
I'm gonna
I want
look.
to say there was like maybe some Flash games of it. But
Let me look it up.
I'm almost positive there was never like an official video game.
Well, let's see. I'm pretty sure you're right, but let's find out. Wacky Races video game. Oh no, there were.
Oh really?
Okay, here you go. There was one on the NES. There was another on the Nintendo DS. There was another on the Dreamcast. There was another on the Game Boy Color. There was the same one that was on the Dreamcast on the what do you call it? On the PlayStation. And I think that's it. So there were like 3 or 4 games.
Huh.
I guess we were wrong.
Were they like adventure games or were they all racing games?
Let me look up. Oh, there's one on PS2 called Dastardly and Muttley.
That was probably a racing game.
Yeah. Yeah, Wacky Races, look, it's a racing game. Yep.
Huh.
Yeah, it looks like
We
they're all...
might have to check that out.
Yeah, that sounds fun. I love Wacky Races. That is actually literally my favorite Hanna-Barbera cartoon.
Understandable.
When Dick Dastardly showed up in Scoob, I was like, yes!
The entire movie was made just from that alone.
Yes. Don't get me wrong, I like that movie, but like...
You screwed up my job, you stupid flying bat.
I actually thought there would be more Hanna-Barbera characters in it. I mean, okay, let's see. Dick Dastardly was in it. Blue Falcon and his robot sidekick were in it. Captain Caveman were in it. I think that's it. I mean, Muttley was in it too, but it was at the end.
Oh, this is gonna be annoying. But yeah, it was nice to see even like not just the popular ones, but some rare ones
Yeah.
that not a lot of people know about. Was kind of cool.
Did you know that Muttley and Dick Dastardly had their own cartoon where they were like trying to like, I can't remember, but they were in airplanes and they were trying to like stop somebody. I can't remember what it was called, but it was like a spin-off of Wacky Races, but it was like, they had this whole Wile E. Coyote type thing going on.
Oh, it's gonna suck. Yeah, no, I don't think I remember that.
I do. I watched a lot of Boomerang as a kid. I really, really enjoyed that spin-off thing.
Yeah, I didn't have Boomerang until I think I was like 12.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't even know it was a thing. I was just like, man, I wish I could watch these old Cartoon Network style shows and stuff.
Yeah.
And sure enough, we stumbled upon it one day. It's like, oh, my life is now pure.
Yeah, I watched a lot of Boomerang. They did a, I think on Teen Titans they did a parody of Wacky Races. And then they did the original Teen Titans, and they did a parody of Speed Racer on Dexter's Laboratory. Which, it was
I think I actually remember that, yeah.
It was Speed Racer and it was Wacky Races at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Because, yeah, I was making fun of the anime, but also there were a few characters from Wacky Races in that. Because, like, Hanna-Barbera owned Wacky Races, so they could do whatever they wanted. Do you like the original Hanna-Barbera, or do you like the Renaissance?
Such as...
So the Renaissance included Johnny Bravo,
how am I supposed to get to this?
Dexter's Laboratory, the Powerpuff Girls, etc.
Those are considered Hanna-Barbera?
Yes, they are.
Really?
Yes, they are.
I did not know that.
Yep.
Ugh.
Those are the Renaissance. And then,
That's really hard to say then, because it's like, I loved the classics,
yeah.
but why does it always land me right on top of them? But I do enjoy a lot of the newer ones just because that's what I grew up with,
Yes.
you know?
Yeah, that's what's considered the Hanna-Barbera Renaissance.
Finally.
There we go. That was weird.
That was so weirdly stupid.
Was the traction, like, was it pulling you back?
But it's like, it's partially momentum based. So
Yeah.
the fact that this thing that I was, this treadmill going backwards, it prevented a lot of the forward movement.
Got you. That is kind of stupid.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, a lot of those are... And it's kind of funny because, like, characters... I don't know if Billy and Mandy is a part of it, but, like, characters like that, like Yogi Bear and, like, Fred Flintstone and stuff would, like, show up in like, Billy and Mandy and all that funny stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Blue Falcon was in an episode of Dexter. Because...
I think I remember that.
Because if I remember correctly, Dexter was fixing Mighty Mutt, his sidekick.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that, and that was a really great... Oh, the Joker showed up in an episode of Dexter.
Did he?
Yeah, he played the He played a mailman.
I must have not seen that episode.
Yeah. Like, they don't say it's the Joker, but it is literally the Joker. He's an evil mailman. Like, there are a lot of cameos in Dexter. You remember the episode where he had a nemesis who was the ice cream man, and he wouldn't stop for him? And, like, apparently, like, Dexter having a whole bunch of change, like, ruined his life.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
That is absolutely such a funny episode. I like the superhero characters that came out of Dexter, and they also crossed over into Powerpuff Girls.
Mm-hmm.
They were like the super roommates or something.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the like rock star dudes.
The rock star, which was basically Thor, the Incredible Bulk, and then the superhero guy, which was Dexter's favorite superhero.
Yeah, I remember.
Or
that.
sorry, the American type guy. He was like Homelander.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that guy. Because I remember the episode, like, Dexter went invisible, and he stole the action figure of that guy, and then they actually ended up, like, his parents ended up getting that guy for his birthday, and he thought Dexter was, like, an invisible villain, and so he beat him up.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. He's like, I remember! Oh, such good times.
Don't know what that did, but
Right.
maybe drop that down.
Because, like, those guys not only showed up in Dexter and in Powerpuff Girls, but also, like, they had their own mini show.
Yeah, the miniseries.
Yeah, where they were roommates.
I love that miniseries.
Me too. I wish it was a full-fledged thing. I always laughed at, like, the one where the American guy's Uncle Sam was gonna come in, and so he was trying to get his roommates to clean up and stuff.
Yeah.
And, like, they were like, he's such a strict dude, and he's, like, a really, like, super American guy, and he ends up being, like, a hippie.
Yep.
Yup. I love that episode. Time would watch again. Why do you keep beating up a radioactive version of I was gonna say Minor 49er. I can't remember the name of... Was it Captain? I don't know.
It was Captain something.
Yeah, Captain Cutler, I think.
Maybe.
And then... Yeah, I was thinking of... I said Minor 49er, but I remembered that's a minor.
Yeah, big bearded dude.
Yeah, I liked him in the Scooby-Doo movie.
Yeah.
You know what he reminded me of? Do you remember the candy pirate from Kids Next Door?
Oh yeah.
It was Captain Sticky Beard.
Yeah.
Yeah, you reminded me of him as a kid.
I love that episode where it was just them drinking root beer.
Yes, that's such a funny episode. Oh man, any of the episodes where it's just number 5 going after candy is great.
Yeah, those were great episodes.
That's great.
Number 5 is my favorite.
I love her too. My other favorite episode is the one where where number 4 go. I think it's number 4 and number 5 both go to this like Jurassic Park type place for like it's bullies. It's like this one kid that gets bullied a lot. He like created an island just for bullies.
Oh, okay, yes, I remember that.
Yeah, because he was crippled because he got like a super ultra atomic wedgie from number 4. Yeah, and that's why he invited him to the island. Yeah, that show's weird. Also, do you ever notice that Father, when he's not in his demonic form, looks like Markiplier?
Little bit.
Yeah, a
Might
little
be
bit.
stretching a little bit, but I can kind of see it.
Yeah, he looks like Markiplier. Also, he's spoiler for the series, but you know he's number 1's uncle, right?
Yes, I'm very
Yeah.
well aware of that. They revealed that in the movie, I think.
Yeah,
right?
they did. Yeah. Because I know number 1's dad actually never forgot about being a kid. Like, he's one of the few people who ever did. And, like, remembered being a kid next door, operative, and all that good stuff. When the music starts to play, hand over the story. Yeah, that was.
I don't know. I think I got everything cleared in this room, but I'm not 100%.
We're about to find out.
There might be a way for me to actually check, but I'm not positive.
Is there a percentage
Yeah, kinda. You can see like all the coins that you can get in the Scooby
Okay.
snack, so I think that is the case. The only problem is that it doesn't really show where you are.
Right. Interesting.
Yeah, so it's a map. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's like if you had a piece of paper map and it's just like you walking through the park, you're like, yeah, I have no idea where I'm at, but I know where stuff is.
Yes. Like those stupid mall maps.
Oh, yeah.
I hate those. It's like, you are here. Where is here?
And you have to try to figure out what rooms that you're next to.
It's like you gotta cut through the Sears, and then you gotta cut through the other Sears, and then you gotta go through the Hot Topic.
By the way, Sears has been closed for 3 years.
So you can't cut through the Sears. And then you gotta go way into the back of the Spencers. Not for any reason. We just want you to look at that stuff. Like, why? Zoinks!
Also, buy the stuff at Spencer's.
Yes.
They've been dying the past few years.
I don't know. They seem to be doing okay for
Yeah,
the
no, they're fine.
gift shop.
No, I think Spencer's is a very odd one, honestly.
I don't know.
Because it's not, it doesn't have a really specific niche. They just have really random knickknacks.
Stoners and nerds, man. That's who they appeal to.
That's all that matters, right?
Yeah. Stoners, nerds, and people that are active, if you know what I mean. But yeah. That's about it.
The only thing I can really think of is maybe it's needing me to... you ain't getting me this time, stupid flying fish. The only thing I can think is maybe it has to do with that wind stuff. Because
Maybe.
I don't have whatever invention it is I need to ride the wind.
Probably. I know this game is all about backtracking, for sure.
Oh, lots of that, yeah.
That's why a lot of people think that this is a Metroidvania, because like there's a lot of backtracking.
Y'all are very annoying!
Yes.
I also need like that ground pound attack, whatever that was.
Boing! When the music starts. But that is stuck in my head. To play. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see.
Oh shoot, we're closing up on time anyway,
Yeah,
so
do
that
you-
actually is probably a good stopping point.
Do you want to close out?
Yeah.
Alright, thank you guys for watching this really fun, really nostalgic episode of RGS Reboot, and we will catch you next week playing another random game. Bye-bye!
Bye.